You were found for a specific reason by this frequency transmission. It did not show up on your screen by accident, nor did an algorithm suggest it at random. This is where it is, because your consciousness has been sending out a distress signal, a soft vibration of not accepting the way things are in your physical reality right now. Deep down, before your thoughts and conditioning, you have felt that the story of aging isn't going as it should. That's why you're here. When you look in the mirror, you can see that time has passed because of the lines, changes in texture, and softening of the light. But your soul feels a deep dissonance. You have a voice inside you that tells you this decay is not necessary. It is not your truth, and it is not your only choice. Quantum physicists call the state of your consciousness observer loop. This is what you are feeling. You have been taught for decades that getting older is a linear, unavoidable descent into entropy and decline. People around you, including your family and doctors, have taught you that your body is like a machine that breaks down. You have been bringing that belief into the real world because your consciousness is the most powerful, creative force in the universe. Since you've been noticing that you're getting older, the quantum field has been rearranging your cells to match what you thought would happen. You are stuck in a biological feedback loop where your belief in aging makes you age, which makes you believe it even more. But what if I told you that being tired, having no energy, being stiff, and even having wrinkles are not natural laws? What if I told you that they are signs of a problem with the software? It's not that time is getting on you. It's that you're stuck in a programmed obsolescence that makes you weak, dependent, and cut off from your true power. The anti-aging business, which is worth billions of dollars, is based on this lie. They want you to think that you are a victim of nature and that you are a breaking ruin that needs to be fixed all the time from the outside. They know that when your body is tired, it won't question the system, so they sell you creams, pills, surgeries, and injections that just cover up the problem. A mind that thinks it is going to die will just eat whatever is sold to it. But that's not what we're here to do. We are here to tell you a truth that goes against everything you have learned about how the human body works. For those who want to learn how to master their own biology, make sure they are subscribed. We are putting together a network of conscious operators, and your subscription links your node to this group intelligence. This makes the field stronger for everyone. People who were initiated into the mysteries of Thoth, the being known as the Master of Time, knew the truth in Egypt's old high-vibration schools. They knew that youth is not a time in life that you pass through. It's a range of frequencies. It's a skill. There is a certain resonance that can be kept up, grown, and even found again. To get good at this skill, they followed a protocol, which was a set of forbidden energetic alignments. This wasn't magic like in fairy tales. It was high-level quantum mechanics that had been used for thousands of years before we had words to describe it. They knew that the body doesn't age because time goes by. The body ages because the consciousness that lives in it starts to accept that it is going to die. We're going to give you the keys to turn off that signal today. We are going to show you the 3 pillars that can reset your nervous system, clean the rust off of your cells, and put you back on track with a time when being healthy is normal. Hold on, because what I'm about to teach you can't be taken back. If you know about the observer loop, you can't go back into it by accident. I want you to make a promise right now, if you even slightly think that you were made for more than just getting old and dying. In the comments below, tell the field what you want to do. Write down, "I claim my sovereignty." This is not just a comment. It's the first thing that needs to be done to push down a new probability wave. Things do not look like they do to us. They look like they do to them. Which version of the world we see depends on our internal frequency. This memory from long ago takes us back to a time and place when people knew a lot more about how things work than scientists do now. Deep information about life and death in ancient Egypt was kept secret and could only be accessed by people who could prove they were mentally stable enough to handle it. There, a mysterious figure stood out. It wasn't just a god that people should worship, it was also a master technician of cosmic knowledge. His original name was Jehuti, but the Greeks changed it to Thoth. Thoth was the scribe of the gods and the lord of wisdom, but the master of time was the title he kept the most secret. It wasn't enough for him to just write down the years as they went by. He also understood how we think about time. Thoth understood that time was not an outside force that weighs us down like a heavy load. He understood that time is a stream of consciousness, a fluid dimension that can be moved through, slowed down, or even changed by the person looking at it. His writings, like the Corpus Hermeticum, which have been passed down for thousands of years, do not define immortality as not dying. Oh, that would be a silly, self-centered fantasy. He's talking about something much stronger and useful: the conscious lengthening of time. The closest followers of this wisdom, the pharaohs and the high priests, did not try to find eternal life through blood and gold rituals based on superstition. That's what people who don't know what's going on are told to keep them busy. The true initiates were looking for a fresh start. They understood a basic idea that quantum physics is just now starting to grasp. Biological age is a hologram. Your wrinkles, stiffness, and long-term illnesses are all just outward signs of a problem inside you. They understood that real aging starts in the soul, in the mind, and in the energy field, long before it shows up on the skin. When your body is stiff, it's just a reflection of how stiff your thoughts and feelings are. If this truth makes sense to you, click the like button now. You're not just watching a video when you do that. You're also sending a digital signal that raises the voltage of this transmission, which helps your field line up with the frequency of regeneration. If you know that your mind is the light and your body is the shadow, say this as your power: my consciousness controls my biology. You are changing the order of your life by typing this. Your cells are being told that they should no longer follow the calendar or the clock, but rather the will of your spirit. They learned that the best way to stay young is to keep your body and mind flexible. These days, we learn to fight against time with drugs, invasive procedures, and rules based on fear. But the Egyptian initiates knew the battle was inside themselves. There was no need to add anything to the body. The goal wasn't to find a magical elixir or a rare herb. It was about clearing out the things that get in the way of the life force's natural flow. For them, youth and flow were the same thing. Aging was the same thing as staying the same. Being stuck was the real death in life. Thoth's instructions for his followers didn't need any special potions, spells, or outside tools. The truth is that it was surprisingly easy. Because it was so easy, our society, which is obsessed with complexity and technology, has ignored and forgotten about it. We want hard answers because our problems are hard to understand. We think that a free solution must not be useful. But efficiency is the most important thing in the quantum field. The ritual was built around 3 important pillars. These are 3 basic things that modern society has taught us not only to ignore, but also to do wrong, which keeps us stuck in the cycle of programmed decay. To use your body's natural ability to heal itself, you need to focus on these 3 things. They're not exercises or health tips that will help you calm down for a moment. These things are acts of the sovereign. They are declarations of freedom from a system that wants you to be weak. As a member of the collective observer loop, Each pillar is a tool that can be used to break down the old programming and bring back the flame of vitality that was almost extinguished. Now we'll talk about the first of these pillars. Something you do every second of every day that has become the silent cause of your stillness. Its first part is called the forbidden breath. Doesn't it seem too easy? If you say that breathing is the key to stopping the aging process, it almost seems rude. But this is where the biggest irony is. Air, which is the most common, free, and necessary for life, has turned into both the most powerful and least used medicine ever. We have been taught to do many things, but not breathe naturally. And this fundamental flaw is the main reason why we age faster, why we get chronic fatigue, and why bacteria and viruses attack cells. As you read this, picture your body as a huge network of rivers and streams. Your cells are the banks, and your blood is the water. For this river to stay clean, oxygenated, and full of life, it needs a strong flow that doesn't stop. Please take a moment to notice how you are breathing right now. Don't change it yet. Just look at it. Is it not deep? Is it only in the top part of your chest? Is it quick? The answer is yes for most people. To breathe in this way is to panic frequency. It stops the flow of the river like a dam. When you take short, shallow breaths, the water stops moving. The amount of oxygen in the deep tissues goes down. Because there is no current, the river turns into a swamp, a smelly, cloudy pool where waste from metabolism starts to build up. Free radicals are the name given to this waste, and the process of building up is called oxidative stress. To use quantum language, this is called entropic noise. This is what your body looks like. Rust. It breaks down your cells from the inside out, hurts your DNA, makes your tissues swell, and speeds up the aging process by a huge amount. If your insides are rusting because the flow has stopped, it doesn't matter how much you spend on creams or how healthy the food you eat is. You are just painting a rusty gate. The real fountain of youth is being able to clean off this rust all the time. The fresh, moving water that cleans this swamp is your conscious, deep-breathing nature's power, is what gets rid of metabolic waste from your body. O2 is more than just a gas. Oxygen is an information carrier in the quantum world. What it sends is the signal of life. When you take a deep breath in, you do more than just fill up your lungs. You send a signal to all of your trillions of cells that they need to be healthy. They're getting the fuel they need to heal, grow, and work at their best because of you. A full, deep breath gives your destiny oxygen. A very old Shaolin master used to tell his students, "If you breathe badly, your life is like bland, unsalted soup, and you die before your time." In ancient times, people knew that the way you breathe affects the quality of your life. If you breathe shallowly, your life will be shallow, full of stress and tiredness. Your nervous system gets the message that you are always in a low-level emergency. It makes sure you stay in survival mode. And when a biological system is in survival mode, it stops doing any tasks that aren't necessary, like long-term repair and regeneration. This is because your body thinks it needs to save energy for when you need to run away from a tiger. There is no tiger, though. There is only an email, a traffic jam, or a bill. Still, the air you breathe tells your body that you are going to die soon. When you breathe deeply and steadily, your body changes from a zombie that is barely staying alive to a fully awake, alert cat that is full of energy and ready to act. This is the breath that you can't have. It's not against the law because of some old rule. It's against the rules of modern society, which makes us constantly anxious and stressed, which makes our bodies breathe in a fight-or-flight pattern. The first and most important step in rebellion is to break this pattern. It means taking back control of your own life force energy. But how can we make this something we do without thinking about it into a powerful inner alchemy tool? How can we start to erase time with breath? An unconscious act can now be turned into a powerful tool through a practice I call air alchemy. This isn't a way to calm down, you don't do it to chill out. It is a hack for the nervous system. It is the first thing you can do to change your biology and start fixing damage that has been happening for years. Pull over for a moment. No matter where you are, keep your back straight but not tense. Close your eyes not to sleep, but to become aware of what's going on inside you. Let's start getting you back in touch with the most basic source of energy there is. Now take 4 slow breaths in through your nose. But here's the secret that makes everything different. Don't puff up your chest. Keep your chest still. Feel the air rising and falling in your belly, as if you were adding air to a light sphere at the base of your torso. As you breathe out, this means you are using all of your lungs and activating your diaphragm, a muscle that most people forget they have. Babies breathe this way, and that's how nature meant for us to breathe before the world taught us to be afraid. When the breath comes in and your belly gets bigger, hold your breath. Keep it in place for 4 more seconds. In alchemy, this is the holy moment. The 0 point of the breath is here. The magic takes place in the pause. In this moment of stillness, you are pushing oxygen deep into your body's tissues. You are putting stress on the system. Your body's cells are taking in this oxygen because they need the energy it gives them. You are flooding your body with life force, which fights cellular rust at its most basic level. Feel the light pressure, the energy that's been building up and is ready to come out. Then slowly let out your breath while counting to 6. The breath out should be longer than the breath in. This is very important physics. The system gets excited when you breathe in, and it gets into repair and regenerate mode when you breathe out. Imagine that you are letting go of more than just carbon dioxide. You are also letting go of the weight of your stress. Along with the air, your body sends out all of its stress, worries, and anxious thoughts. Let your shoulders and jaw loosen up. The swamp is being drained, making way for the river of life to flow freely again. Do this over and over. Take 4 deep breaths in, hold them for 4 counts, and then let them out for 6 counts. Just do this a few times. How do you feel? Thoughts. Your hands or feet might feel a little tingly. Some people may feel a warm feeling spreading through their torso, or maybe all of a sudden a clear head, like a fog had lifted. These effects are not side effects. They're the first signs that your inner flame has been lit. You've put an energy circuit back together after it had been broken for years. This is how your nervous system starts over. This simple action, done every day, is a statement of freedom against modern suffocation. You're letting your body and the universe know that you're taking back control. You are no longer dealing with stress and shortness of breath. You are the alchemist who can turn air, which is the most common element, into pure vital energy or liquid gold. But giving the body oxygen is just the beginning. To fully regenerate, we need to deal with the second silent poison that speeds up aging more than anything else. The second pillar is silence as a mirror. Now that you're using oxygen to clean your body, it's time to deal with the second thing that is ruining your youth: noise that won't stop. This isn't just about the noise from the traffic or the building site next door. If you think about it, the informational noise of the matrix is a much more subtle and dangerous poison. There are a lot of alerts, notifications, screens that flash, news stories, opinions, and demands that are screaming for your attention all the time. There is too much information for us to handle these days, and it's terrible for our bodies. This chaos from the outside causes chaos inside your nervous system. Wasn't made to handle this many stimuli at once. We evolved to occasionally scan the horizon for predators, not to process thousands of digital signals every hour. Your body goes into a constant state of alert to deal with this constant attack. All the time, it puts a hormone called cortisol into your bloodstream. Cortisol can help you in a real emergency by giving you the strength to run or fight. But if it lasts for a long time, it turns into an acid that eats away at your body all day and night. Too much cortisol is one of the main things that speeds up aging. It breaks down collagen, a protein that keeps your skin firm, which makes it wrinkle and sag. It makes the body's tissues swell and hurt all the time, which is the start of most diseases that get worse over time. Also, the worst part is that it kills neurons, especially in the hippocampus, which is the part of the brain that handles learning and memory. Having trouble focusing, feeling like your mind is foggy, and forgetting things are all signs of this cortisol poisoning. There are temporary fixes in the wellness industry, like anxiety supplements, guided meditation apps, and relaxing teas. They only treat the symptoms and never get to the bottom of the problem. Silence is the only thing that can really reset the system and stop this poison from being made. It is free, easy to get, and has infinite power. But not the sound of an empty room being quiet by accident. I'm referring to a deep, deliberate silence that resets your brain like a reset button. There is no void in silence. It's not a lack of something. It's a good place to grow. It's called plenum. It is in this secret lab that the body can heal and grow back. What noise has destroyed your nervous system finally stops being on high alert when you sit still for a while. You stop using the searchlight in your mind that has been looking for danger all the time. The body can start using its natural repair systems, and cortisol production drops. Sages have known for a long time that silence can heal now. Modern science is starting to back this up. New studies have shown that quiet times can actually help neurogenesis, which is the birth of new brain cells, in the part of the hippocampus that stress damages. Not only are you relaxing, but you are also rebuilding your brain, which makes it stronger, smarter, and younger. The most powerful medicine for today's overstimulated minds is silence. But how do you find this healing silence in a world that is meant to get rid of it? You don't have to give up your life or move to a monastery in Tibet to find this silence instead. You need to be disciplined enough to be completely still for 5 minutes right now, in the middle of all the chaos. The idea behind the practice is simple, but the effects are very powerful. Pick a time and place when you know no one will bother you. Close your computer and cell phone and tell people around you what's going on. This is your only promise for 5 minutes, to do nothing. Stay still and just sit. Your mind will go crazy for a few seconds, or even minutes at first. It's going to scream. This is known as noise withdrawal syndrome. A flood of pointless thoughts, old worries, to-do lists, and made-up conversations will try to break the silence. Because it's used to being in charge and needs constant stimulation, your mind hates empty spaces. It will do anything to make the same noise that it knows. This is where most people give up because they think they can't meditate, or their mind is too noisy. But fighting your mind isn't the key. Do not try to stop thinking. That takes work, and work leads to resistance. That's not possible. and it only makes things worse. Just watch instead. Change your point of view. Picture yourself sitting by a river, and your thoughts are the boats that go by. You don't have to get on every boat and let the current carry you, just watch them go by. Something to think about at work? Allow it to float. What do you think about dinner? Allow it to go. An old thought? Watch it come and go without holding on to any of them. Thoughts are not you. You are seeing them. To get out of the observer loop, you need to do this. You stop giving your thoughts energy when you watch them without getting attached to them. Something amazing will happen if you can make it through this first storm. When your mind realizes that you are not taking part in its drama anymore, it starts to give up. The storm of thoughts dies down, the noise dies down, and the lake of your consciousness, which was rough and cloudy before, starts to clear up. You can see the bottom for the first time in months or even years. There isn't emptiness there. Instead, there is peace and clarity that have always been there, but were hidden by the chaotic surface. When there is silence, you become a mirror. Without the mask of hurry or the identity that noise from outside forces gives you. You finally know who you are. You remember who you are outside of your job, your issues, and your stresses. It's a meeting with your essence, the still, unchanging center of who you are. This moment of deep recognition is when real regeneration starts. Your soul remembers how peaceful it was at first, and your body starts to reflect that peace. Setting aside 5 minutes of silence every day is like clearing the memory on your brain. It makes more space for resources, helps you concentrate, and makes your system work much better. It's not a waste of time. In exchange, you get clarity and longevity. You are taking your mind out of the trap of linear time and putting it into the eternal now. Say the affirmation below. I am the silent observer, to get away from the noise of the matrix and back to your source. Set a wall around your peace with these words. You are telling the universe that your inner peace is now the most important thing to you and that no outside chaos can come into your sanctuary without your permission. We can move on to the third and final pillar, now that your body and mind are fully charged. The core that holds the first two together and creates a flow state that heals the whole system. The movement that ends years of standing still for good. This is the third pillar, movement with rituals. By breathing and being quiet, you have cleaned out your body and cleared your mind. Now we get to the pillar that holds everything together, the last part that turns your body from a static vessel into a living energy river. This is a ritualized way of moving. And the first thing you need to know is that your body wasn't made to stay still. It wasn't designed to be sunk into a couch in front of a screen for 8 hours a day, stuck in a metal box in traffic, or in an office chair. Injuring your biology in this way is wrong. It has nothing to do with your age that your shoulders, back, and hips feel stiff. The reason is that you can't move. Again, think of a river. The water is clear and full of life and oxygen as long as it flows. But if you build a dam across that river, the water will stay still and life will start to die. It's the same with your body. There is stagnation in your vital energy, blood, and lymph when you don't move. And this lack of movement is what makes pain, inflammation, and aging happen. In quantum mechanics, we know that everything is moving back and forth. Matter is just energy that is vibrating more slowly. Your vibration goes down when you stop moving. You get denser. You change into a particle instead of a wave. In a sense, getting older means becoming solid, rigid, and brittle. Being young means being fluid, stretchy, and wave-like. In their hearts, our ancestors knew this. From shamans in the Americas to whirling dervishes in Sufism and Shaolin monks in China, Everyone used movement as a way to heal and connect with their spiritual selves. For them, moving wasn't about looking good, getting stronger for gym selfies, or burning calories. It was about letting the flow of chi, also known as prana, which is the life force that makes everything alive. Each stretch was like a key that opened an energetic lock. Every pose was a mantra for the body. Moving with awareness and fluidity is what deoxidizes the body. Putting polish on an old, rusty, and dull piece of metal until it shines again is like that. New blood and oxygen are being pumped to areas that have been neglected and have been sitting still every time you move a joint or stretch a muscle. You are breaking down the stiffness that comes with getting older at the cellular level, which is what biological youth really means. No matter how old you are, a body that is flexible is a body that is young. Being flexible lets your energy flow freely, which feeds your organs, protects your joints, and keeps your nervous system in balance. Being stiff, on the other hand, stops this flow. It means that the energy of life is blocked. So brute force is not what ritualized movement is all about. It's not about stress. It's about moving with grace, ease, and awareness in every move. There's no need to train like an Olympian or a martial arts master. Adding simple, conscious, and fluid movements back into your daily life is the key movements that we've lost because we're so lazy. It's about getting your body's natural intelligence back to normal and teaching it how to move in a way that makes energy instead of using it. However, where do we begin? Where in the body is the main track that all of our vital energy flows? Your spine is where the whole movement ritual starts and where it all centers. It's not just a bunch of bones that hold your body up. It's your tree of life. The main flow of energy in your nervous system goes through the superconductor. In yogic thought, it is where Kundalini, the energy of the sleeping serpent, lives. These days, it's the main fiber optic cable that links your brain to every part of your body. This energy gets blocked when your spine is stiff, out of alignment, and squished from bad posture and not moving around much. The signal isn't straight. This leads to tiredness, pain, and aging faster. The brain's update signals stop getting to the body. The gentle spinal flexion is the first move that will wake up this axis. Place your feet about shoulder width apart. Take a deep breath in, and then slowly arch your upper back. This will open your chest to the sky, making it feel like the sun is hitting your heart center directly. Do not push or pinch your lower back. Just feel your front body slowly open up. You can slowly reverse the movement as you let out your breath, bending forward vertebrae by vertebrae as if you were rolling down to touch the ground. Allow your mind to be heavy. Grass should do the work. This easy movement massages the discs between the vertebrae, moves the cerebrospinal fluid around, and starts to relieve tension in the nerves. It lets your spine know that it's okay to move. Conscious spins is the second move. Start to slowly move your torso from side to side while keeping your feet firmly on the floor. Loosen up your arms so they look like ropes. Let them swing and tap against your body gently. Feel the rotation start at your waist and go up through your ribs and shoulders. This massages your liver, kidneys, and spleen, getting rid of blood that isn't moving and letting new blood flow in. This movement not only makes your spine more flexible in all directions, but it also gets the lymphatic system moving, which helps the body get rid of toxins. It turns energy that isn't moving into liquid fire, which warms you from the inside out. You are copying the way the universe works, which is in spirals. Everything moves in spirals, from galaxies to DNA. You are lining up your geometry with the geometry of space and time. The third move is called the solar opening. Keep your back straight. Draw your arms out to your sides slowly until your hands meet above your head. As you think about growing, stretch your spine out as if you were trying to grab the sun. Move your ribs away from your hips. For a moment, stay in this position and feel the energy of the sky coming in through your head and down your spine. As you let out your breath, slowly lower your arms and picture yourself pushing your aura out, making your energetic field bigger. This isn't just a stretch, it is an address. It wants the universe to know that you are a channel for its energy. Flexibility, not strength, is a much better way to tell how old you are biologically. If your body is easy to bend, twist, and flow, it's lying about the time. There is no way for it to harden and become brittle. It wants to stay alive, flexible, and fluid. When you practice these three moves together as a single dance called the Serpent Dance, you can open up your vital energy and let the strength of youth flow through you. Doing this sequence every day for a short time is like giving a dry, wilted plant a drink of fresh water. Your energy will rise up your spine, your mind will become clear, and you will feel lighter and more powerful. You are waking up the sleeping snake and connecting your body to its natural source of power. You are giving your biological crystal back its superconductivity. The three pillars have been shown. What is the big secret that ties them all together? You now have the three keys: movement, silence, and breathing. Is there a fourth secret, a last magic word, or a complicated ritual that will tie it all together? You might be thinking that I will tell you to do this at a certain time, or while facing a certain direction. But the most amazing thing about it, the real Thoth secret, is how simple it all is. The forbidden ritual is not a hard-to-understand secret method kept in a dark tomb. It's a radical return to what makes people human at their core. Not what was hidden, but what was forgotten is what is being found again. There is no secret. The magic is in getting good at the basics. There are three powerful things you can do at any time that make up the ritual. Breathing like a river keeps the energy moving and stops it from stopping. The mind can calm down, and the body can heal itself by being still like a lake and moving like a cat, staying fluid and flexible in the face of time's rigidity. That's it. This is the formula that the ancient masters used to stay alive in a way that didn't make sense. Know this: time is not against you. You are not being punished by age from outside sources. Time works for us. It's a flow that changes based on how your body and mind feel. Time seems to go faster and wear you down when your body is stuck and inflamed, and your mind is jumbled and stressed. It's something we call entropic drag. Time bends to your will, though. When your body is full of energy and your mind is clear and calm, it becomes a friend in your process of always renewing yourself. Adding things to your body has never been the way to stay young. It's not about supplements, creams, pills, or shots. The anti-aging business is based on the false idea that you need something from the outside to make yourself look better. So they can sell you the repair kit. They want you to think you're broken. The truth is that rejuvenation is a process of taking away. It's about getting rid of the blocks, stiffness, noise, and stagnation that stop your body from healing and regenerating itself, which is something it already knows how to do. Your DNA has the instructions for making your body look perfect and young. You can still find that plan. It's not gone. It's just been hidden by the background noise of your life. You should remember who you were before. A body that breathes fully is always cleaning itself out and giving itself energy. A mind that finds silence is always fixing and building itself back up, and a body that moves smoothly and dances with the beat won't rust. When these three pillars work together, they create a cycle of regeneration that undoes years of programming that leads to decay. Time is not stopping. You're changing how you feel about it. After letting go of the clock, you will enter the flow of eternity. This ritual's power doesn't come from how complicated it is, but from how often it is done, not what you do once, but what you do every day that changes your living conditions. Every deep breath is a protest against the story of getting older. Every second of silence is a win over the Matrix's chaos. Every smooth movement is a statement of freedom from the rigidity of death. Act by act, you are changing the deal your soul made with time. You are reclaiming control over your own health and well-being. This far, if you have not only heard these words, but also felt their truth in your bones, then you have already proven something very important. As a young person, you have shown that you are disciplined and willing to learn. You are not like most people who passively give in to the myth of aging and think that decay is a part of life. You remember things, one of those brave enough to question the rules and look for a different way. And this attitude has already started to change you. The change you want won't happen overnight like a supernatural miracle. It's the spark that comes back inside. Over the years, rigidity, stress, and neglect have all tried to put out this flame, but the ember has always stayed alive, waiting for a breath of awareness to light it again. You are not making something new when you follow the three pillars. You're just fanning that ember and giving it food until it grows into a raging fire of life that burns away weakness and staleness. Your relationship with time changes in a big way as soon as you make this promise. With each year that goes by, it stops being the executioner punishing you and turns into the craftsman who, with your guidance, helps you shape a stronger, clearer, and more vibrant version of yourself. You finally understand the natural laws of life, which have been forgotten but never taken away. This makes time start to follow your rules. Everything is working with you, not against you. It's never been a secret, expensive, or hard to figure out how to rejuvenate your body and soul. It's always been necessary, free, and right in front of you, so you can't see it. It's in the strength of your breath, the stillness of your mind, and the freedom of your movement. You don't have to learn the ritual. It's already inside you. It is your biological and spiritual inheritance that you were born with. Not whether the ritual works or not is the only question that matters now. Both quantum physics and ancient history prove that it does. The question is whether you are brave enough to do it. Would you be brave enough to take a few minutes today to reclaim your sovereignty? Are you brave enough to go against what you've been taught your whole life and believe in your body's ability to heal itself? The key has been given to you, the door is open. There is a clear and easy path in front of you. You are the only one who can decide to walk it. These words should not just be information you learn, but the start of a new cycle of power, health, and independence in your life. May the universe hear your declaration of independence and respond by reflecting the life force you are building inside you in the outside world. The fire has been brought back to life. What level of brightness will you let it reach for the world? The trip has only just begun. There are not many people like you who have made it this far. People like you, the outliers and timeline jumpers, are ready for the truth and have the self-control to change their own lives. You now know that getting older is a group agreement, and you are taking your name off of that agreement. Your journey to control your own time starts now. but we need to be sure of this. It is possible to have a thought in the quantum field, but it is necessary to make a declaration. Please leave a comment below to seal this deal and let the universe know what you want. Write the words, "Time obeys me." Type more than just letters. Feel how heavy they are. Feel what they're telling you. When you write, "Time obeys me," the wave function gets cut in half. You are letting the field know that you are in charge of your experience. It will be easier for you to stay on the pillars and for other people to wake up too, because you are making a morphic resonance. You can help this channel grow directly by clicking on the link in the first pinned comment. If you feel like this content has changed you or that your energy has changed just by listening to this transmission, here it is. Any help you can give me is very appreciated, and it lets me keep sending out messages like these and exploring deeper into the hidden archives of human potential. But please understand that just getting to the end helps me a lot. This tells the algorithm that people want more, for the truth, and for their own freedom. Give this video to someone who needs to see it if you can. Someone like a parent who feels old before their time, or a friend who is stressed out and burned out. Be the thing that wakes them up. Before you leave, remember that this is not the end of your journey. The first step is to break the biological loop. What do you do, though, when you have this new energy? How can you use it to change your life even more? I made a special video to help you take the next step, to go even deeper into what we've talked about, and use it even more effectively to bring about the life you were meant to live. Do not leave yet. If you click on the video that is currently playing, we will meet you there to keep going with this evolution. You can get to the timeline now, jump. Last but not least, subscribe to the frequency if you haven't already. We are making a morphic field where thousands of souls are regenerating at the same time. You connect your quantum field with this success by joining this channel. This makes your own transformation faster and easier through resonance. There are nodes in the quantum field, and we are the nodes. Spread this video to make the grid bigger. Every time you share this information, you make the new timeline stronger for everyone. You aren't just sending someone a link. You're giving them a way to stay afloat in the old paradigm. Let's all wake them up.